Hi guys, today we're going to find the surface area of a triangular prism. Okay, so why is this not zooming in? Right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the area of the front face, okay, which I'm going to highlight in blue, which is this triangle. Okay, now to find the area of a triangle, it is half the base times the height. Okay, so all we need to do is 3 times 4 and then divide it by 2. Okay, so the base and the height is 4 times 3, which is 12, and half of that is 6, so 6 centimeters squared. Okay, now if you can imagine the back of this triangular prism, there's another triangle, so this little one here is also going to be 6. So we've got a 6 centimeters at the front, another 6 centimeters squared at the back. Okay. Now, I'm going to look at the bottom of the triangular prism next. Okay, I'm going to highlight that in green. And the area of that would be the 4 times the 7. So 4 times 7 is 28 centimeters squared. I'm then going to look at the back, and that would be 3 times 7, which is 21. And then I'm going to look at this big face at the front. Let's go over that a few times just so you can see it. And that would be 5 multiplied by 7, which is 35. Okay, and then all I need to do is add them all up. So 6 plus 6 plus 28 plus 21 plus 35. And that is 96. So our total surface area is 96 centimeters squared. Now again, it is area, so it has to be centimeters squared. Let's have a look at this question here now. Again, I'm going to start with the face at the front, so the triangle. Okay, I'm just going to add this triangle here at the back as well. Right, so that would be 10 multiplied by 4, and because it's a triangle, we'll divide it by 2. So 10 times 4 is 40, and we'll half that, which gives us 20. So that front face is 20 centimeters squared, as is this one here that I've just drawn a wee circle at. So it's also 20 centimeters squared. Then I'm going to do the base. So the base is 10 by 12, which is just 120. Alright. Then I'm going to do the, well, in this case it's the front, but in the last example it was the back in green. So that's 12 times 4, which is 48. And then I'm going to do the big long face, okay, which is at the back this time, but it was at the front on the last question. And that is 11 multiplied by 12, which is 132 centimeters squared. And now I'm just going to add them all up. So 20 plus 20 plus 120 plus 48 plus 132 is 340 centimeters squared. Right, this one is a slightly harder one. Okay, and it's harder because we don't know the height of the triangle. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw that triangle out across the page here, and we're going to look at the area of that, and then we'll come back. So if that's 6 centimeters and that's 3 centimeters, That's 4. Right. It's not even an isosceles triangle. Guys, you'll not be asked to do one as hard as that. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, I thought it might be one. Sometimes you might get one. I'm just going to show you an example. I'm just going to sketch one here now. Whereby, let's say this was 5 centimeters. So, and that was 5 centimeters. Let's say this was 6 centimeters. This is what we call an isosceles triangle, okay? And what you then have to do is split it down the middle to form a right angle triangle. And the right angle triangle would look like this. Whereby that would be 3, and this would be 5. Okay, giving us a right angle triangle. And to find the missing length of a right angle triangle, we just use Pythagoras, okay? So this would be the h, we can call this a, and we can call that b. So we would know a squared plus b squared equals h squared, okay? So we put our values in, a squared is still the same, plus 3 squared equals 5 squared. Let's multiply it all out now. A squared plus 9 squared equals, sorry, not squared, plus 9 equals 25. And we'll swap side and swap sign. So a squared equals 25, take away 9, because this goes across, which is 16, so a would be 4. So that now means that the length of the height is 4 centimeters, which means the area of the triangle at the front, I know there's writing everywhere here guys, I'm sorry about that, would be half base times height, 6 times 4. Well, 6 times 4 is 24, and half of that is 12. So there's just a wee bit more working out in that one, okay? So that may or may not come up in the future, okay? But it is one that you could be tested on. Okay, I've got a worksheet there for you guys to do. How we go at it, all the best now. See you later.